What's up, guys? It's Sam, aka Major Chaos, coming at you with a Shadow Paladin deck profile. And you know who's got my goat? Bushy, as in creeping, dark. They need to release that shit in the US already. But without further ado, let's get to the deck profile. I'll be profiling my Shadow Paladin today. Enjoy. So, our starter is Full Bow of the Blaster Ride Chain. Because Creeping Dark Goat is not out yet for us, this is what you're stuck with if you're a Shadow Paladin player, regardless if you want to play the Ride Chain or not. But whenever the Grade 1 Blaster Javelin rides over him, you can search for the Grade 2. So, consistency and free card. So, good starter. So, let's move on to our triggers. We run 4 heals, obviously, because they're game changer. Just seem to hit them more often in this deck for some odd reason. Next we have the new critical trigger, Death Feather Eagle, the reason why this deck is a lot more playable now. 4 Grim Reaper, Death Feather Eagle's friend and ally. 8 crits. 4 draws. Gotta get the hand size up. That's the purpose of the deck, having a big hand, able to block most of your opponent's attacks and reverberate with lots of attacks on your own. Alright, so those are the grade 0s. Next we have our grade 1s. We run 4 Blaster Javelin. Main effect we're after is when he rides over Full Bow, search for Blaster Dark. That's the main effect we were after. We don't run Phantom Blaster Dragon in this deck, unfortunately. Too pricey for me. Next we have 4 8K Vanilla. You already know why. You need good boosters in this deck. Next we have 4 Garurubao, 9K Attacker in the front row, 7K Booster in the back row. Probably one of my favorite Shadow Paladin cards with what they have access to right now. And then we have 2 Witch of Nostrumarian Hood and 1 Darkside Pegasus as tech. I'm trading for perfect cards. Whenever I get my 4 perfect cards, I'll be cutting one of the Garurubaos and these 3. So that's what we have so far. So those are our grade 1s. Pretty straightforward. Next we have 2 of the Ride Chain Blaster Dark, searchable via Blaster Javelin and Full Bow. When you ride them on Vanguard, Counterblast 2, retire any of their rear guards, which is pretty good, but at the same time, the main Vanguard of this deck uses your Counterblast, so you don't want to Counterblast too heavy in this deck. But just in case you feel like it, you run 4 Curse Lancer or Damage Flipper, one of the MVPs of the deck, because they're always going to want to block this guy, so they don't let Eldana's Limit Break's not as live as often. So he's a good card. And we have 4 10K Vanillas. Probably be changing this up a bit, but it's been testing pretty well so far. And we have 1 10K Interceptor, which will be taken out whenever I get my Skull Witch domain, because the pluses you can get off with Skull Witch domain and Eldana are just ridiculous. So those are the grade 2s, and we're going to move on to the grade 3s, which should be pretty self-explanatory. We have 4 Origin Mage Eldana, the boss monster of the deck. The reason I love this card is pretty much I liken it to a Coco that's doesn't plus as much, but it really helps you late game, really helps you out, and just keeping with card advantage. And most of the time he's going to be 23K plus attacking Vanguard, which is why you run 8 crits, because you want to have him to the point where it's going to get old really fast to drop 3 cards out, 2 to 3 cards out of their hands to block him. So great Vanguard. Other grade 3 we run 3 Bad F Car. Pretty much he puts the food on the table for Eldana to eat. Whenever you put him on Rearguard or Vanguard Circle, pick the top card of your deck up. If Shadow Paladin, call it to Rearguard Circle. Doesn't have to be open, so you can call it over him always. So good card, like a Gold Paladin mini clone. So really good deck. Very competitive and fun. Like I said, I liken this to like a Shadow Paladin Soulless deck pretty much, since Eldana is, I liken it a lot. Like I said, I liken it a lot to Coco. I really like the deck. It's very budget. I think he's under $3 or less, so if you're looking for a fun budget deck to build, it's not going to be too expensive. Besides the Blaster Darks and the Perfect Guards, that is, this deck is for you. Very, very competitive and fun. Knifeflex already posted a video on his, and I was boning it in the background as well. So this deck's really, really fun. My comment for the day is, my question of the day, I should say, is what card are you most excited about for set 8? Comment down below, please. And as always, thanks for watching. Like the video, comment, subscribe for more Vanguard, and look for a contest video soon, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day, guys.